Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Konshu Build-A-Figure Wave, He Who Remains from the Loki series on Disney Plus, played by Jonathan Majors. On the side we have the Konshu figure from the Build-A-Wave series. First figure we have in the line to build Konshu is Agent Jimmy Woo from Ant-Man and the Wasp and WandaVision. Next is Classic Loki from the Loki series. Next is Zombie Scarlet Witch from What If. And that is He Who Remains, who we have right now. And next is Howard the Duck. And lastly is Red Skull. On the back we have a picture of Jonathan Majors as He Who Remains with his accessory and an apple with Konshu's head. And on here a nice shot of Jonathan Majors, He Who Remains. Now, let's get this open. I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Now we're back. We have He Who Remains out of the package. First we're going to take a look at the Konshu head. The detail in the sculpt look great. I like how they put a lot of detail in the sculpt and the mold of that. I'm noticing now that the paint kind of stops at the little end of the beak there. It seems a little lazy. It's like they just stopped painting right at the mid beak. I'm not sure if anyone else has that issue or if that's the way it's supposed to be. If anyone has the same issue or knows, let me know in the comments below. But aside from that, the paint looks great. I like the detail. It really does look like a skull of a bird head. So, and that's what Konshu is, a bird-headed skull, right? No? Okay, I tried. But yeah, that is Konshu's head. Next, we're going to be looking at the apple. Kind of straightforward. It's a plastic apple, it's green. However, it's a little browning on top of the stem there. Right here. Other than that, it's a plain lime green plastic apple. Nothing more, nothing less. I wish they would have given us more accessories with him, like the thing that showed his sand shifter, but there's gonna be choosers. Now let's have a look at He Who Remains. That looks nice on the back there, the embroidered plastic. Good detail there. Good sculpt on the hair. Looks like Jonathan Majors. You got the hard plastic for the jacket, which I think is going to be restricting a lot of articulation. To be honest, the hard plastic usually does restrict a lot of the articulation. So we got the 360 ball joint for the head. Goes all the way around. We got a nice side tilts there. Some nice side tilts for the head. We can go, oh, oops. We can go see that there's the ball joint there. Pop back on, not too hard, but we got some head movement towards the up, not too much. We got, yeah, that's as far as we'll go before it pops off. And we got decent downward movement. Yeah, pretty good downward movement. All right, so the arm is on a ball joint. At the shoulder is 360 swivel, and then have some limited access there to make a full 360 because of the jacket piece there, the hard plastic. Here we have a single hinge joint, single ball joint for the elbow. It goes 360 around. It's one of those weird female mold type elbow joints, and I don't really like it. It doesn't go any down because of the hindrance of the bicep there, of the hard plastic. Not a fan of that single joint. We got the wrist that rotates at a swivel and goes up and down like that. Let's see what else we have. It's probably the same thing on the other side, so I'm just gonna do one side. We have a swivel at the wrist that goes 360, which is pretty alright, not bad, not gonna complain. We have the leg here, extension that goes far out, it's like that, so you can get him walking. Not too bad. It hinders by the skirt there, if you want to call it a skirt there. And then not really much going back because of the hard plastic again. We got an ab crunch. Okay, we have an ab crunch. I did not expect an ab crunch. That's pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, but it probably will become top heavy over time. Not too much going backwards because of the hard plastic again. What else do we have here? We have a double jointed knee, which for some reason they give him a double jointed knee, which I don't think will be doing much because really not much you can do posing wise, much dynamically. And we got a swivel at the high thigh calf area there. That's the kind of joint we have working there, that weird T joint, I guess we would call it, instead of the ball joint from Hasbro, or I'm sorry, the ball joint from Marvel Legends Toys back in the day. I miss those. We have the weird, it looks like that is weird, honestly confusing. Hold on. Yep, that's the weird ankle pivot, and then we have like a ball peg for the foot itself. That's the first that I've seen on the Marvel Legends. That's weird because I'm not sure I like that because that can get stuck, and yeah, I'm not sure I like that at all. You got toe or whole foot movement with the pivot, and then as far as it go back and as far as it go up, and then that weird ankle pivot thing. I don't know. I'm not sure I like it with this figure. We have that little tiltage, but more diagonal 360. I guess you want to call that 360. I guess. But yeah, that's honestly simple. I don't think I'm gonna do a photo shoot with this one because there's really not much I can think of putting him in pose wise, and I don't really have any dynamic backdrops to make him look majestic for where he's just standing there, sitting there pondering and stuff like that. But if you do, you could definitely have him in some nice, majestic, and philosophical poses, just staring out, thinking and whatnot. Comment what you think is going to be reviewed next. That is He Who Remains, and